I'm a victim of child sexual abuse a few times over. I was a heroin addict for 10 years. I spent 7 of that in prison. And I have 3 beautiful children. With that being said, this is what I was kind of led into doing by God to keep me sober, and it has worked. I've been sober for 6 years in October. So this is what I chose to do with my time and what I also chose to do with my money.
Because I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear one word about my language or my makeup or how I'm dressed or anything else. What I have to say is important and it matters. If you don't want to hear it, then get the fuck out of here. Full stop. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to be nice. I'm a pedophile hunter. My job is serious. What I do matters. I actually started a business because it matters that much, and it means that much to me. It's sabotage. Not only that, we're losing our freedom of speech, and pedophiles that are raping children, grooming children on this fucking platform are allowed to roam free daily. While we get attacked, slandered, doxxed, mass reported, shut down. I get videos made of me on fucking YouTube give me a fucking break. When does it fucking end? And I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Is that any reason for you to literally go out and mass report my dragons and try to remove you know what? I might be biased, but I'm also honest. The best pedophile hunting group on fucking Twitter. Children that I take care of every day. I am a stay-at-home mother. I have epilepsy, and I am a past felon from a drug addiction that I suffered from for many, many years. One that I have recovered from, and I'm clean, and have been for almost 4 years now. Okay? Because I'm scamming you guys to help kids. That's right. I'm scamming you guys. Assholes! What have you done for the children lately? I'm talking to all the ones that are out here right now slandering me. All of the ones that are being entertained by a dragon. One dragon is entertaining all you idiots right now so that I can work and try to prove all of you wrong. And then I'm going to drop this on Misa. And I hope that you guys come for me. I bet that you do. And you're going to prove my point every single time because you're retarded. I sneak into these people's rooms at night and whisper in their ear, "Save the children, buy my art." La la. We knew you guys were going to come for us. You always do. You never fail us, ever. La 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 la.
I had a pretty rough childhood. I was sexually abused as a child from the time I was 5 till I was 15. Not just by relatives, but there was more than one perpetrator. I did tell people, and nothing happened, so it kept happening. I didn't deal with my abuse very well when I was younger. I left home about 16 years old. I moved out and basically was on my own. And I started doing drugs to mask my sexual abuse and the pain and the depression that I was going through. So I was a pretty heavy drug user for a really long time, and a lot of sexual abuse victims go that route and a lot don't come out of it. So I'm really lucky that I did. But it wasn't before I spent a good 7 years of my life in prison, got some felony charges. I had to do a lot of time to pay my debt to society, but I did. I topped out my time. I paid my debts. I totally changed my life. I haven't picked up heroin in 6 years in October. So when I got out, I got pregnant like as soon as I got out of prison in 2016. So I got pregnant like within a week. So I needed something to keep.
Hi guys, it's me. Hi guys, it's me again. Hey guys, it's me again. I am Dani, and I run the Dragon's Den.
Yes, I am somewhat try to be the leader.
You guys know that when I speak for a pretty good group of people, and a pretty big group of people.
Definitely have captains.
Being the one that started this and being the one that's in charge and the one that trains these guys, I'm the one that they come to, and I love being that person.
She was all about the paper.
Our PayPal is also up. It's attached to my profile, and I will also leave a link to it below. So if for some reason my victims, my whistleblowers don't get any money, and I do, I can give them some.
She was all about the paper.
To do our part at home for this month, me and my mom and my daughter started painting this month. So we're gonna start selling paintings. $35% of all of the money is going to go to extendedhandsofhope.org and projectrescuechildren.org. 35% of all of the money is going to go to extendedhandsofhope.org and projectrescuechildren.org.
She was all about the paper.
I want to say thank you very much to everybody that bought art from the Dragon's Den and Hungry Heart Art last month. We were able to pull in $401 for Extended Hands of Hope and Project Rescue Children. $401.
She was all about the paper. We're sad, we're broke.
You have to be the change that you want to see in the world. And if you don't want to buy my art or donate,
She was all about the paper.
and I want to say thank you very much to Determined 1776 and Cracker and Sean and Hive and everybody that brought art from us this month.
She was all about the paper.
In order to increase these donations, me and my mother have been signing up for art fairs.
She was all about the paper.
So I'm going to do my part and start going to fairs and see what I can do to get some more coming in for them.
She was all about the paper.
I just want you to start paying it forward, America. I just want you to start paying it forward, America.
She was all about the paper.
If you have enough, or if you have even something to give prayers, then you should be giving them.
She was all about the paper.
Stop giving your money to people that don't need it. It's that simple. Because we're not doing any good. Because we're not doing any good. I want everybody to report him. Report. We will report you.
We've talked about this, and this is what needs to happen when you go up to the report page on Twitter, when you go to check out somebody's share, their profile or whatever, you go to report them, and you push report, there should be a child sexual exploitation box. There's one for harassment and one for graphic images. He needs to give us a better way to get rid of child porn, or he needs to shut it down.
And to make it a hassle and a problem to report child abuse is preposterous. Everybody should know how to report a child sexual exploitation on social media, and it should be right there.
On certain days, we will go out and find the most atrocious child porn you can find and try to get Jack to shut it down. And we're losing. We are losing. Jack refuses to take child porn down.
They aren't that naive to know what's going on because we have tagged them and let them know.
And Jack, the clown that he is, refuses to take them down. So Jack, I would highly suggest that you just take these child porn accounts down. After 3.5 weeks now, this is getting a little ridiculous. I'm tired of it. Take them down.
Jack needs to be held responsible. This has been going on for 10 years.
Thanks to Jack not doing anything about it and my dragons being so awesome and spending their Christmas going hunting yesterday, we have about 25 more accounts and they're really bad. So, 25 more accounts and they're really bad. So, you're welcome, Twitter, by the way. And hope that Jack does a better job this time. You're running a very dangerous operation here, Jack. I want your trash employees to start tracking the IPs of these accounts like I know you can, and start finding out who is sexually exploiting these children, if they even are children, or if they are adults pretending to be children to get other children to send them pictures. To find these accounts still up really upsets me, Jack. And all your little buddies that help you run this company, they're going to go down with you. Okay?
Let's talk about Twittergate. Who came up with that? Was that you, Anna?
No,
that
she came up with that.
I did
Dani?
that. I did that. I'll take responsibility for that.
Greetings citizens of the world, hashtag Operation Twittergate implemented by the Dragon's Den, the Hive Collective and Ariel's army is into its 4th month. We are inundated with reports of child pornography and child sex trafficking from honest Twitter users and patriots of the United States of America and Europe. Jack Dorsey, Anonymous, put a number of questions to you and you point blankly refused to answer us. So we got your answer by you not replying to us. We now know you condone sexual exploitation of children, you condone child sex trafficking, you condone child sexual abuse, and you do not condemn pedophiles being on your Twitter platform. It is a given now that you support them. Jack, expect action at your Twitter headquarters in New York and action at your London offices.
Can't really do anything until, well, number one, we're taken seriously.
There will also be a link to a pastebin with all of these accounts that are still in them. So if you want to help report a bunch of them, the link will be there. And they're also reporting our pedo report pastebins so that you guys cannot report these accounts and have them removed from the internet. Why anybody would want to stop us from stopping child porn distributors, I don't know. If you go through my Twitter feed, you can see that it's basically filled with nothing but reports and dragons and angels going after pedophiles nonstop.
All pedos have to do is search a certain hashtag on Twitter, and it's free child porn. Just look for the Dragon's Den hashtag.
Search our hashtag, Dragon's Den.
You know how many times my accounts have been shut down, Rox?
Well,
We get silenced a lot, but we do the best that we can. How many accounts have I been through with different names? I'm on my 23rd Twitter account right now.
There was a few really big accounts that were suspended during Christmas break just for exposing pedophilia. So hopefully I'm not one of them.
And I'm telling you, when I show up on their timeline with my dragons, they're not happy at all. I mean, this is how the elite make their money. Child trafficking kids.
Do you guys know how these arrests happen? How do you think the feds find all of these child porn distributors, you guys? We are the ones that do this. Why do you think my dragons get stalked and harassed the way we do? Because we hit their money. We hit that money supply hard when you do that. So if you want to make a difference, start reporting pedophiles. When Twitter gets shut down, because it's going to happen. Twitter is the dark web, you guys.
I'm sure this is going to show up on the dark web.
I bet you it will, and I'll probably find it. I bet you it will, and I'll probably find it.
Twitter is the dark web, you guys.
And we will never allow child pornography on any server. If we find you hosting child pornography, we will take you down. And we will never allow child pornography on any server. If we find you hosting child pornography, we will take you down.
We have a whole list of Tango Down accounts for Jack. We have a whole list of Tango Down accounts for Jack.
As soon as child sexual exploitation box is checked, it needs to go somewhere, and it needs to be checked immediately and shut down, suspended right away. If there's no child porn on it, bring it back up.
And instantly that profile should be examined and shut down. Until it's investigated and no child pornography or child sexual exploitation is found, that account is shut down and does not come back up.
I have been on social media today, and I'm seeing a lot of you parents out there posting pictures of your children. I'm going to have to be the Debbie Downer and ask you guys to refrain from posting pictures of your children during Christmas and New Year's.
Why do you do this? Why do you want to do this? I want to say, were you a victim as a child? We can start with you, Aisha. I know we talked about this last time you were on our show.
Yeah, I was a victim.
They just want attention. They're using the internet for attention, and the things that they're doing on the internet for that attention is atrocious.
And if I have to cry and have snot bubbles coming out of my nose to get your attention, then I will.
You get more likes and you get more followers and you get more popular on this website.
And if I have to scream from the rooftops until somebody hears me that has a big enough voice to make this stop. I will.
Because I'm very religious, and I believe that when judgment comes, dragnet like serpents will be the ones to swallow these people whole.
A big march on November 5th in this country for a really long time. And Anonymous is dead. That's why. Because all of the good, real Anons left Anonymous. Anonymous is not anonymous anymore. If you go to Europe and you look for the anonymous people, they're not anonymous. They're leftists. They're Black Lives Matter. They're rioters. They just rile people up for hate, and all cops are bad. And that's not anonymous at all. That's not what that was supposed to be about. The last real anonymous video that was taken down before Anonymous was like literally infiltrated by the CIA and fucking whacked out and took over and started making official anonymous pages. Anonymous doesn't have official page or website. I'm going to go to Seattle and I'm going to march and I'm going to raise money, and I hope a lot of people show up, and I'm going to be tweeting about this a lot. Like, I'm dead serious about this. You want to take my voice away, you want to take my barter fares away, and you want to destroy what once was one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Seattle was like one of the biggest, the Emerald City. Now it's a fucking shithole. And if we don't get off our asses and start taking to the streets and using our voice for real and doing real shit, and we lose this election, we're going to lose our voice. Because speaking about the things that we want to talk about is going to become illegal. Burning Bibles in the fucking street is going to become the new normal. Desecrating churches, yeah, that's going to be the new normal. And if you're Christian and you have a cross on your neck like I do, you're the fucking enemy. You're the enemy, and you need to be silenced. And you need to be put the fuck away, because you can't be reprogrammed. You can't be fixed. You think all lives matter and children are important, and you're not gonna fall for the bullshit, and you're not gonna do it. So guess what? You gotta go. I'm telling you, it's getting fucking serious, and if you're a Christian, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. So I really want to do this. Like, I would really love to see 30 million patriots out on the streets on November 5th in their masks.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet and cushy. Now get a bucket and a mop.
You guys have no fucking lives.
You guys suck at your job.
Do something with your fucking lives. Bad and pathetic.
If I'm dealing with you faggots, then I fuck you little fucking ass hard clowns. I'm scamming kids. Dumb fucks. Tanasket is about 300 miles. I drive a Lexus GX 470. Fucktards. Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun.
I sound like POTUS right now. We're gonna keep winning, you fucking losers. Hey, let's remember when I went to Cali. You guys remember when I went to Cali and I exposed that homeless camp that had children in it that were hiding kids inside there? And I went down there and found kids' clothes, and that guy lied to me and ran off and said there was no kids in there. Yeah, we discovered there ended up being kids in there, and that place ended up getting raided. Yeah, well, I went to Cali, and I did that on my own, with my own money. I flew to Cali. I went and found that homeless camp myself. I went there and I bought the food. I went and took the food to them. I did that myself. I paid for that. I paid for...
You are being played for fools. Anybody that believes this nonsense.
I did some shady things. It's because I scam money from kids? Spend more time dealing with you faggots than I'm scamming victims. We're the stalkers, right? We spend all our time doxing and stalking a minor, right? So if that's another one of your excuses, oh, the Dragon's Den stalks a minor, oh, Aatrox,
who knows who's going to come after you for doing what you're doing. You are being played for fools. Anybody that believes this nonsense.
McDonald's, all of these left-wing bullshit fucking places like Starbucks that will literally like spit in our fucking police officers' coffee and write fucking pig on their cups or not serve them at all. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're dealing with now in this country. Because all of the patriots apparently are just going to sit on Twitter and talk about it. We're not going to get out and do anything about it. This is bullshit. If these motherfuckers can be out in the streets, burning our shit down, ripping our statues down. I mean, Portland's a fucking mess right now. There's not one single group of 50 fucking patriots that can go down in Portland and fucking help these cops out that are getting their asses kicked. I mean, seriously, that's what this is all about. I just want to let you guys, the world is watching. And the world relies on us. America, USA, yay, QAnon, you know, Korea, all of these places. They rely on us to be strong and to stand up because whoever rules our country has basically territorial rule over their country as well because we make the decisions. Every main war in this fucking that's ever happened or occurred, we were a part of. So they are looking for us to do something, and we're not doing anything. We're letting our history be destroyed, our statues be teared down, our churches be burned, Bibles being burned in our street, and none of our preachers are saying nothing about it. Where is everybody? You guys, it's not even funny. And if the pedos and haters hated us before, it's only gonna get worse. It's happening. It's happening. They have a den on them. I'm going to show you guys what they look like really quick because I'm really super happy with them. So I'll just give you guys a little example, and they are on our Etsy page, so you're more than welcome to go to our Etsy page and check it out. I will leave a link to the Etsy page when I get done with my Facebook so that you guys can go and look for yourselves and see what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to give you like a little preview. And you guys, not only do we have adult clothes, we also have baby clothes. They say Mother's Heroes and they've got the dragonsden.com on them. Oh my gosh, babies spreading awareness to save other babies. Ah! There's our clocks. Oh my god. Yeah, I hunt the evil, you pretend doesn't exist. There's our hunting clocks. Yep, that's right. Payne is gonna be so stoked. You guys should see his dragon room. Anyways, be able to spread awareness, and people are like, what's the dragonsden.com? Be like, well, they're an organization that works online to help save kids. And if you go to their website, you can learn how to protect your kid online. You can learn yada, 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 yada about the agenda to normalize pedophilia and how to stop it. And there's petitions on there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so excited. How you like me now? I'm just joking. Not really, though. How you like me now, guys? That this was going to happen. When you are an addict for so long, you don't really think that your dreams are going to come true, and then when they do, it's like a huge deal. So